Good evening. I'd like to welcome everybody to the July 25th River Falls City Council meeting. First thing we'll do is stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Okay, Christie, can I have a roll call, please?
Bierstead.
Here.
Bjort.
Here.
Downing.
Here.
Gagne. Here. Morset.
Here. Next, I have approval of the minutes from the July 11th regular meeting and the July 11th closed session.
I so move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next, we have approval of the bills with Mr. Bierstead.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we approve payment of bills in the amount of $1,433,660.43. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, next, if there's anybody in the audience has anything they'd like to stand up and talk about, now would be the time. Okay, we'll move on to the consent agenda. First one is acknowledgement of the following minutes from the Library Board of 6/5, the Design Review Committee of 2/13, the Bid Board from 4/11, the Bid Board from 5/9, the Historic Preservation Commission from 5/10, and River Falls Housing Authority from 4/12, 5/10, and 6/14. B is a resolution awarding bid for demolition of the sludge storage containment structure at the wastewater treatment plant. This would award the bid for total excavating for demolition of the sludge storage ditch. Sorry. Jeepers. Next one is a resolution awarding bid for the evaluation of future modifications in the capacity rating at the wastewater treatment plant. This resolution will retain MSA Engineering to recalculate the design loading for biochemical oxygen demand at the wastewater treatment facility. 4 is a resolution approving property and casualty insurance renewal. This would renew the city's property and casualty renewal insurance with Travelers companies. Number 5 is a resolution approving the 2016 audited financial statements and management report. Number 6 is a resolution regarding final plat of Knollwood. This is the second edition. Does anybody want to pull anything?
I'd like to just pull number 2 because I have a question, but
That's fine.
not that I'm opposed to it, just a
Nope,
question I
that's
need to
fine.
ask.
Anybody else? Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion for the rest.
Mr. Mayor, I move for approval of the consent agenda items 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Mr. Bjork, you pulled number 2.
Yeah, I pulled number 2. I just have a question. So on the awarding of that bid, that's just a demolition. That's not any of the restructure or re-landscaping or remodeling of that area. Is that correct? That'll be all on city staff, faculty, members to put that back together?
Yeah, that is correct. We just had an $18,000 deduct from the original bid for the facility that went out there. That money will allow us internally for landscape park for the new building and landscape over the park that would be demolished right here.
Beautiful. I love it.
That will happen internally.
Great.
Contract is internal.
Great. Can I suggest when we do that remodeling or landscaping there too, that we take in effect or in sight that Glen Park is in sight and there's a potentially a chance we might still have something that looks over that valley, the river and the, that area, and to try to keep that in knowledge that we want to potentially want to make that even more scenic. So
Yeah, we're going to use
boy, it should be beautiful to have a venue up there looking that over. That'd be great.
I bet the trees are going to grow really well there, too.
Okay.
So I'd like to move that we accept number 2 then.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, next, ordinances, resolutions. It's a resolution awarding bid for the 2017 Mill and Overlay Program. This would award the bid to Monarch Paving. I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion, we approve the resolution awarding the bid for 2017 mill and overlay.
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, next move on to Administrator's Report. If anybody's got anything for Scott, or Scott has anything for us?
Appreciate the council's participation in the work plan workshop, and we'll have that coming your way soon.
Okay, anybody have any questions for Scott or anything?
I'd just
Oh,
like
go
to
ahead.
remind the folks that tomorrow is Coffee in the Cop at C'est La Vie. You have any information about that? Kind of some history of the program and how you choose your venues?
It's shared around 3 to 4 venues around the city, and Officer Ryan Miller is in charge of this program, his initiative, and it's from 8 a.m. till 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning.
How much success have you seen in that program as far as like community input and community involvement?
I've been going to it for a year, and it's very successful for me personally when I go, so I can meet the community and get input on how our staff is doing and any suggestions. So I recommend the community to be out there.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you.
One other thing too that we should talk about, next Tuesday is National Night Out Week too, so there's a number of neighborhoods that will be having block parties, and I know the fire department will be going around, and Gordy, I don't know if any of your guys will be going around visiting, but next week is National Night Out on Tuesday.
Yeah,
so.
it's our attempt to make every one of them.
Perfect. Okay, next we'll move on to the Comptroller's Report with Mr. Watson.
Mr. Mayor, here's the Comptroller's report for July 25th, 2017. June 2017. General fund revenues through the first half of the year were $4,108,409, or 40% of budgeted. This compares with $4,416,215 at this time last year. The main reason for this difference is the distribution of property tax revenues, of which a greater portion has been allocated to other funds. June revenues include $218,840 from the Rural Fire Association and $6,350 in swimming pool fees, which are similar to last year. Expenditures through June were $4,368,525, compared with $4,062,767 a year ago. Spending is still consistent with prior years at 43% of budgeted amounts. Our net revenues over expenditures as of June 30th is a deficit of $260,116. This deficit is expected to be eliminated with the receipt of property tax collections in August.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.